Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the SCUM PvE server. If you would like to join this server is called the 28 Days Later server. It is a server that I own, moderate with a team of admins and moderators, and it's one of those types of servers where it's very community driven. If you'd like to be part of it, all you have to do is search for it in the master server list, click multiplayer, click on the search bar, and simply put in 28 days later. You'll be able to join. It is free. You don't have to be a member. You don't have to be anything special. Just be a viewer. Come and play. Come and have some fun. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I've been doing some serious thinking. And usually that's a bad thing. Usually that's a dangerous thing for me. Because I've been thinking of ways to make the game more interesting. Now, of course, Splash Damage and Gamepires have still got 2 more months worth of Into the Wild updates. We've got this month and we've got the following month to do 2 more updates to the wilderness, to fishing, to hunting and stuff like that. I think the next one that they're going to target is most likely fishing. I think the next one is most likely going to be fishing. I don't know what they could be doing to add to the fishing. I think they could add some extra things in the form of fish traps and stuff like that, because I think there should be a more passive way of gaining fish in this game. Of course, the fishing side of the game with the minigame and stuff like that, there is also that. You'll probably notice that my backpack's empty as well. There's a reason for that. I used the taxi system to go back home, deposit my loot, and now I'm back out here again. So I used the taxi system twice, so pretty much I went here, went to home, came back here, travelled to here. Now we're at Torpedo Factory. Anyway, what I was thinking was, in regards to me thinking long and hard about things to make the game more interesting to play, there's been a few games that I've been playing on the channel. You've probably seen a few different videos like 7 Days to Die, Project Zomboid, other games like that, Bellwright and things like this. I have been thinking about different ways to pique players' interest. One way that I think they should add is particular POIs should have mini bosses. And when I say mini bosses, I mean in the form of Tech 1, I mean potential renegades, I mean potential abominations, mutations to puppets and such things like that. I think that would improve the game quite a lot. I think that would drive a lot of people to actually go and try and, you know, fight these little world bosses, little mini bosses and stuff like that. I think that would be quite beneficial, because it would allow players to kind of gauge which mini bosses come in which stage. You know, usually bosses come in different stages. Like, you've got your first boss, and it's kind of like a cakewalk. You're kind of like, this isn't too bad. This is quite easy. And then you go to the next one, and it's like, whoa, this one's got hands. Do you know what I mean? Like, go in a sequential order, and maybe tie them towards the traders, or tie them towards like a new trader. I don't know. I think it would be pretty cool. Introduce a new trader, a glory hunter, or something like that. Hold on. Oh, hello. Okay. I'm going loud today. I'm going very loud today. Because I'm all about that loudness today. I'm all about shooting things today. Oh, yes. That couldn't have been timed any better. Ouch. That was a double hit. That was a trade. You can see how fast my puppets move, can't you? You can see how fast they move. I've also run out of bullets. I've also run out of bullets. I've run out of slugs. That's quite a few corpses right there. Right, let's go down. Let's see if we can find ourselves some more 12 gauge. But other things that I had on my mind was You've saw from previous trailers and stuff like that there are such thing as renegades. They're basically the individuals that have removed the BCU from the back of their head. What I was thinking was, because you are technically still a quote-unquote slave to Tech 1, that they would go out of their way to potentially attack you. Now, I have a working example of this, and it is in the form of Conan Exiles. Conan Exiles, you trigger your, you proclaim your wealth, and essentially a raid camp appears. First, the game kind of calculates where it can place a raid camp. It places a raid camp, and then it sends NPC after NPC to try and kill you, to try and take your valuables, basically. So what I was thinking was, because you're technically still a slave to Tech 1, you're technically a threat to them. You're not aligned with the Renegades. The Renegades are quote-unquote free of Tech 1. However, they still live under the guise of the dropships and the sentries, and if they get spotted, then, well, that's it. It's all over for them. So they do kind of espionage kind of tactics, you know, hit and run tactics on like different facilities. But in the meantime, in order to keep their, you know, their supplies full and bolstered, and the ability to still arm their fellow renegades, they need to raid and attack prisoners, aka us. So I'm thinking, or was thinking, that there should be some version of a raid on your base by these renegades, or by Tech 1. Not by using the dropships. I want them to 3D model and to create new vehicles, Tech 1 vehicles, armoured Tech 1 personnel vehicles, APCs, people carriers, whatever you want to call them, meat wagons, inspired by whatever country they want to be inspired by, and using them as a method to raid your base. Whether that be through C4 usage, RPGs, AT4s, that kind of thing. I don't know. I think it would be pretty cool. I think it could be a very, very cool thing to see in the game. I think it'd be a very cool thing for a lot of like well-placed players, like players who have been in the game for a lot longer than others. Like, this would give them the opportunity to use like all of their weapons, maybe use their turrets, because if you're playing in a PvE server like mine, the only threats come from where you essentially travel to. So like POIs and stuff like that, the zombies, the puppets, the NPCs, that kind of thing. I'm going to take that, I'm going to put that into slot number 6 because I'm going to be using that. But you can see my point, right? You can see why this would be a relatively cool thing to introduce to the game. It'd be a very cool thing to create for the players as well, because if they implement this, it means that they've got a foundation for modders to come in and add in the potential for, I don't know, a puppet attack, like a puppet horde attacking your base. I think it could be pretty cool. I think that would be a pretty cool thing to add to the game. And in terms of world bosses, Tech 1 personnel with like the highest grade body armor, and the reward might be their gun, the body armor. It'd be an RNG drop. It'd be like a random chance to pick up like, oh, hold on a minute. Hold on just a second here. What a nice little block 21. Ah, oh, cold cyan paint, yes, let's go. I'll be taking that. I'm actually gonna load a wee bullet in here, just in the event that I need to do some suppressing. It's a shame that I've not got a lot of these bullets left for my trench gun, because I'm all about the trench gun at the moment. I'm not gonna go in there, I'm gonna go in here. 50 Action Express. What else have we got? What else have we got? What else have we got? A couple of bad guys here that I can hear. I'm going to take that. Okay. Is he above me? I think he is above me. I saw his feeties. I saw his little feeties. But in terms of world bosses, like I was saying, Tech 1 personnel, like some sort of sergeant, some sort of super soldier, some sort of robotic super soldier or something like that. Think Robocop. Oh, hold on. Lads, that was stupid. There we go. I just need them to drop down again. That was stupid of them. What else could we think of? Oh, she dropped right at my feet. Okay. We've got mutant animals now. I would like a super mutant. I would really enjoy a super mutant. A super mutant boar with maybe additional tusks and potentially a thicker hide. And to kill it, you basically need to whittle down its hide, get to the point where it's like weakened, run up to it and then melee it. Like stab it with a knife and stuff like that, like get right into its flesh and just hemorrhage its health, cause a bleeding effect, you know what I mean? And every time it gets back up, it shrugs off like what you've done to it. It kind of shrugs it off and gives a big grunt towards you. And it's like, right, okay, we're on to phase 2 or we're on to the next part of it. And I don't think it would be difficult for them to do this. I genuinely don't think it would be difficult for Splash Damage and Gamepires to work together and maybe make something like this. Because I think they can do it. After all, this is the Unreal Engine. There is definitely grounds for them to make these style of like super bosses or super NPCs and stuff like that. There is the facility to do it. I know for a fact that there is. Is that a bunch of Doritos? It is. We've got some Doritos. I love the spice. I love the chili heatwave Doritos. Love them to bits. I'm not allowed to have a lot of them. I'm not allowed to have them at the moment. I'm on a self-imposed diet at the moment. But you know what I mean? You can't see when you start like digging into spicy, like, you know, chili heatwave Doritos. You can't stop. It's a wee bit like Pringles. Once they pop, you can't stop. And it's just a constant, like, it's such a nice crunch. It's such a nice sweet chili flavor. And I can't help myself. I lose all control. I lose control. It's just. So as soon as I get my hands on them, I'm like, right, no, I can't let go of them. Can I hear someone? It wasn't a someone, it was a something. But yeah, other examples would be maybe fighting a renegade boss, maybe fighting a specific sentry, like a newly crafted sentry. And your objective is basically to stop them deploying this sentry to the POIs and the bunkers and stuff like that. You have to go in and sabotage like all the research for it. And because they've already built one, you need to face it. You need to fight it. There's just so many working examples that I could probably give. Maybe one is trader related. A rogue trader has entered like one of the towns or one of the trading areas. He has stolen so many different types of things from the traders in the trading zone that he has fled somewhere. He's fled somewhere in the map and it will highlight on the map. Like how I've got my castles highlighted right here. It will highlight it in orange. And in that location, you need to find this guy. But the problem is, he's stolen stuff from the armorer, he's stolen stuff from the general trader, he's stolen stuff from the medical guy. So you need to approach it with caution. You need to approach it with like, right, he's raided the armorer. The armorer no longer has stock of RPGs, doesn't have stock of like M249 magazines and stuff like that. So your first highlight would be the fact that he's raided all of these specific items, that is what he's going to be using now. I missed. Didn't miss that time. Oh. I thought he was going to stand up a wee bit quicker there. He should be limping now. Now he should be limping. Okay, now he's dead. Oh, gentlemen, gentlemen. Oh yeah, I can't go that way. Oh my god! Right, I can kinda just do this now. I can kinda just do this now. There we go. See when it's see when I get up early in the morning and I've had a good sleep. This is how good I can play. This is how fast I can react to things. And I end up not finding myself kind of overwhelmed by everything. There we go. Through and through. Through and through again. Excellent. Now I can... Come here. Well, let's put that away for a second. Let's get the pistol back out. Because we're just going to use this until we expend it all. Expend all our bullets. Ow! Like I said, my puppets are a lot faster than normal people's puppets. My puppets have got a 1.8 movement speed buff. 1.8. They move fast. But to compensate for the fact that they move fast, their health or the damage that they inflict is halved. So you'll get swarmed by them, but you won't necessarily die from them if you're careful. If you're careful. Very key word, if you are careful. They've battered my earplugs to bits. The buggers that they are. Right, well that's fine. I'm going to eat my orange. I'm going to have my orange. I'm going to be happy about it. Is there anything else I can eat? I can eat my... Oh, I can eat my... Ah, yes. Also, yes, I am still wearing my helmet. My helmet is still pink. I still have my pink helmet. Thank you very much to the person who gave me the pink helmet. It's more than lovely. Thanks. Right. There we go. There we go. Hello, madam. I'm not finding any 12 gauge. Get rid of him first. There we go. Excellent. Easy peasy. Other examples of bosses are to do with the wild hunters. The wild hunters are essentially something that we have been teased with. We saw concept art for them, and essentially it's just... Essentially they're just natives. That's the way that I look at them. They look like natives to me. I'm also very glad to see that my unstuck command is actually working as intended. Very good. Oh shit. Holy shit, I forgot about the... I forgot about the suicide puppets. I forgot they're also influenced by the movement buff. So they've got a 1.8 movement speed. So they already sprint at you. So think how quickly you need to react when you have to deal with them. You know, hello. He's gonna go boom. He's gonna go boom. And bang. There we go. Sorted. But yes, I would like them to introduce the wild hunters into the game. I don't necessarily think they'll do that with these spate of updates. I think it might be next year that we see those things come into the game. If they ever come into the game is more like the words that I should be using. There's no guarantee, like I said, there's no guarantee these things will actually happen, but we can only hope and pray. We can only hope and pray that we get these things added to the game. I have to make this clear to a lot of people. I know we're like 21 minutes into a video, or thereabouts at least. For everybody that's new in here and seeing the size of my channel, and of course the fact that I have an item in the game and stuff like that, I want folk to understand that I can't influence the developers. I cannot influence them to do things. All of my contacts within the kind of Gamepire sphere are people that we know who have left the company, who have been fired, who have been let go. I no longer have contact with people within Gamepires. I could probably contact Darius, but for the most part, the guys that I used to kind of get information off of, Beta, Mato, etc., and other developers as well, are no longer there, or they no longer speak to me. So maybe under the request of splash damage, I don't know. Couldn't tell you, but I've been seeing a lot of people saying to me that because apparently I have their ear, because I have their attention, because I'm a content creator. Guys, you need to understand, I just make videos. I can't influence what they do. I can't force them or tell them that this is what players want, because they already see what players want. They already see it from the Steam forums. They already see it from the Discord and stuff like that. When I say things on my channel, when I say things on these videos, I'm only making speculation of things, or things that I think could benefit the game. I don't make Steam posts about these things. I don't make forum posts about these things. I don't do that. I simply post them here because this is my forum. This is my channel. This is my means of communication to... Oh, that was a wee bit of lag right there. This is my means of communication to the developers, because if I make a video saying, I don't like this, and then other people follow suit in the comments and say that, yeah, I also don't like that, and the developers see it, then they get a kind of catch the hint, do you know what I mean? But see if it's something oddly specific, and I don't mention it in a video, like, they ain't gonna watch my video and say, oh, we need to fix that. They're not using my video as a means to, like, fix things. I will use my videos as, like, evidence to say, hey, like, listen, this needs fixed, this needs to be addressed, this needs to be kind of... You kind of need to look at this, do you know what I mean? But for the most part, there's very little that I can influence when it comes to what the developers do, don't do, and what they do. Or what they fix and what they don't fix. There's very little that I have, or very little contact that I have with both development studios. Could I make a conservative effort to contact them? Probably. But usually if they reach out to me and say, hey listen, could you cover this, or hey listen, could you maybe address this, or whatever, I'll do it. Because it gives me a way of, like, telling you guys, like, hey, like, listen, they're doing this. Oh shit. They're fixing this, or they're changing this, or they're... Do you know what I mean? I could make some 12 gauge slugs. Oh, I can't make slugs here, but I can definitely make the... No, I can't. I've not got metal and I've not got a toolbox. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. But can you see what I mean? Wait, what is attacking them? Oh. Lads. Lads. Come on then. Come on then. Come get me. He's done so. He's done so. Right. Guys, I'm going to slash taxi out of here, I think. I'm going to get the hell out of here. But, like I was saying, can you see what I'm saying about, like... But like my influence towards the developers. As much as I, like, don't get me wrong, as much as it is annoying that I don't have their attention anymore, or very, very light attention. Don't get me wrong, I do want to address a lot of things to them, but I don't have the level of influence I once did. If you catch my drift, right? We're gonna slash taxi out of here. Slash taxi. We're gonna go to... Where do we go? Where do we go? I want to go home. B3 Castle. B3 Castle. Taxi B3 Castle. Let's go home. There we go. We're going home. Technically, I am home. Home's here. Where is north? We want to go west. We want to go this way. Right, excellent. I might see if I've got some Block 21 magazines back at home. I think I might have one. A white woofie. Do you see him? I see him. A white woofie. I'll just put that away and let's get the hell away from that. Are you chasing me? You're not chasing me, are you? You're not actually chasing me, are you? Pooch, that's not the best thing to do. I did warn him, you know what I mean? I did warn him, like... Oh, criminy. Where there is one, there are many. Let's get the hell out of here. I don't want to be around any more of these bloody dogs. I don't want any of that heat. No thank you, Paparino. Do not want it. Deer, run away! Run away! And my base should be just down here. It should be just down this hill. But in terms of bosses, mini-bosses, world events and stuff like that, I think those events could be quite cool. Those kind of mini bosses could be quite cool as well. It would definitely bring forward more playtime, more time on the game, more things to do. How they would tie it in, I don't know. How they would probably set it up as an event or as a quest, I don't know. I would like it to be so that if you're going to do it as a quest, that it should have a very drawn out scope of what you have to find and what you have to kind of source in order to unlock where the boss is or where the money boss actually is. Basically like a breadcrumb or like a paper trail or something like that. So, something to kind of tie in why you're going to this place or why you're going to go and kill this boss. I think it could be quite beneficial. I think it could be quite beneficial. Right, in we go. Home sweet home. What is that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Right, I really like this. I really like this. I like this. I like that. I like this. But oh my god, look at all the stuff in there. Look at all that stuff. Again, I've not been at my base for a wee while here. I have not been at my base for a wee while right now. And when I say I've not been at my base for a wee while, I've not been here for about, I don't know, 48 hours, maybe 3 days. 3 days or something like that. Learn to cook. Right, nom 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 can stay there. Learn to cook. I don't know who told me to learn to cook, but I will definitely learn to cook. I will definitely learn to cook. Learn to cook. I'm going to put that in Feudal's knitting. Put this in here. Salt. Oh my god. It's literally all the books. Whoever you were that told me to learn to cook, I will learn to cook. I will. I will. Thank you very much. There's also two containers out here. I saw them. Oh, that's what is this? Free to take? Oh my god. Huh? Well, I'll take these. I'll take the 45. But I'll leave the rest. I'll leave the rest of this stuff. I'll leave. If you're playing on my... Oh yeah, these are the band players, by the way. This is the band players highlight right here. Free to take. What else have we got in here? Fuel. Locks. Ghillie suits. Yeah, I'm gonna leave these out for other players to have. If you're playing on my server, all you have to do is come over to my base. And there's free to take items on the ground. What is this? What have they built? Cheater's cage. Oh, I forgot they did that. One of my admins is he's a wee bit like me. He's a wee bit shrewd. He's very blunt, and I love it. I love that he's nice and blunt like me. When it comes to rules and stuff like that, I'm actually going to take this and repair my. Actually going to go and repair my plane. Thank you. Go repair this. Repair chassis. Repair the wing. What else do I need to repair on this thing? Let's repair this bit. Can we repair any more of this? I think we can. I think we can safely say that we're all repaired now. Yeah, we're fully repaired now. Good stuff. Thank you to whoever you were. Thank you very much. Somebody's put an EMP grenade in my... Somebody's put an EMP grenade. Collignar, thank you very much for your generous donation. Thank you very much. Oh, is that a burger? A burger and beer? He gave me a burger and beer. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's awesome. That's just cool. I like stuff like that. I like wee things like that. That's cool. Okay. Block 21. Let's go upstairs and put these into our weapon bits. Weapon bits. That in there. That can technically go into melee, I think. I'm gonna unpack all. There's other. That's 556. Oh, that's 556. I picked up 556 as well. I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be doing that. Well, thank you to the players that had, that's some serious generosity. Thank you very much, guys. That is very, very kind of you. But like I said, and like I'll keep saying, you don't need to keep giving me things. You don't need to keep giving me things. Alright? As much as I appreciate it, and I really do appreciate it, because it does get your name in here as well. I will say it does get your name in here as well, because I don't rename any of these boxes. Learn to cook. Arthur, I've not renamed that, I've not renamed that, I've not renamed that. So, if you do drop a box, if you do drop by with anything, just be careful, because I have found a few people stealing things in this game, and you know who you are, and I have warned you. I have warned you, you know who you are. But, that being said, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Right. Stocking. Should I put it in guns? I should just put it in guns, shouldn't I? Put it in guns. We'll just put all this stuff in guns. May as well. There's no point moving it elsewhere. Bullets. Bullets. Any more bullets? Any more bullets? I'm going to put this down here, though. Oh, speaking of which, actually, reload. Yeah! Yeah, let's go. That's neat. That's neat and tidy. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. I like it a lot. Cool. Excellent. Right, now I need to go to overflow because overflow is just my kind of... This is all the items from the previous video, by the way. I'm just throwing them in here because it's easier than going through and sorting them right now. Because I know some people will be like, why is he sorting this stuff right now? He can do it later. You're probably right. You're probably entirely correct with saying that. I could probably do it later, and I will probably do it later. Speaking of food, though... Burger. I like how it's like in a little wrapper as well. Burger. Burger. I need to take my helmet off. I need to take my helmet off to eat this. Hold on. Eat all. Let's see how much this fills my stomach right now. Oh my god. We've got 2 lots of the burger. This is actually... Here, speaking of, actually, that's actually not too bad. I'm kind of down on B4 and D. And I'm down on my carbs. I'm up on my... Oh my god, I'm up on my fats. And saturated fats as well. I'll need to boost fibre and sugar. Definitely need to boost protein as well. Wait, did I not eat it all? Eat. Now I've ate it all. There we go. Equip. Well, seeing as how the plane's fixed... Shall we go a little drive? Right, we're going to go a wee drive. Does this thing have fuel? It doesn't have a lot of fuel. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to back up. So I've got a nice kind of running start here. So back we go. Back, back, back. And send it. Send it, send it, send it, send it, send it, send it, send it. Go, 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 go. Woohoo! Excellent! Somebody just shot at me. Oh, I see him. He's back there. I saw him. I seen you. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to travel down to this airfield in A4. I'm going to get some fuel over there. Have I got my card with me? I've got my card with me and I've got 2,400. 15 minutes reminder for server restart. Yep, I know, I know, I know. I can see the... See, the good thing about this is... I've actually got a little widget on my OBS that tells me the time. So I can see exactly when the restarts actually occur. And it means that I'm more aware of the restarts. So when I'm flying right now, and if it was to do a server restart right now, I would be plummeting to the ground right now. Basically. So having that little widget where I've got about 14 minutes left before the restart occurs. So we restart 4 times a day. So it's every 6 hours you'll get a restart on my server. So essentially that little restart node, or that little notification that you saw there, that little notification right there, that's basically the restart time. And that is based on UTC. So that is 4 o'clock in the UK right now. And at the moment it is 11:46 in Nova Scotia, Canada. So as soon as it hits 12 o'clock my time, the server restarts. And here is the airfield. And by next week, for anybody that's playing on the server, we will have a working vehicle registration tied in with the Discord as well. So if that's something that you guys would be interested in, we should have a functional one by next week. And we're also implementing a admin ticket system for the Discord as well. So there's also that. So we don't have to clog up unnecessary channels with things like that. Okie dokie. Let's get some fuel. And slow down and reverse. Brake. Here we go. And fuel. $500. $500 I think the next place that we will traverse, or the next place that I will go back to, is probably B4 Trader. Because I want to go and pick up some tasks. But what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is I am going to close it out right here, because what I want to do is I want to get this plane over there for the restart. I want to take it home first, because I think there's some stuff in here. Oh, I didn't. Where did I put my fuel can? Did I put my fuel can back in the base? I think I did. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I hope you've enjoyed my ideas. If any of the ideas sparked your interest, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think about those ideas in the comments, because I'd be interested to see what other people have got as ideas in terms of like mini bosses and stuff like that. I think what else I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get some shotgun rounds made for this thing, because I think it desperately needs it. Or if I can try and find some more slug rounds, I'm definitely going to do that. No. 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 You not destroy these things anymore? Well, I used up all my slug rounds. That's made me sad a wee bit. But, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to stick around for more SCUM content, consider subscribing, ring the little bell, select all in the notifications so you're reminded when we get an upload on the channel. And if you'd like to support me just a little bit further, ladies and gentlemen, consider clicking that join button. Become a YouTube member today. You'll get these videos early access before anybody else. You'll get member style videos. You'll get benefits in the live stream and discounts on the merch store. So if any of that sounds cool to you, consider hitting that join button. I'll be more than grateful. Anyone that joins up, thank you very much for your support on the channel. New and existing, for any reoccurring members as well, thank you for your continued support as well. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this out of here back to base. In the next episode, we're going to fly over to B4, or probably over to C2, and we're going to take up some more of the Master Hunter quests. Thank you very much for watching today, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I've been Mr. Feudal with the pink helmet. I'll see you all another time.